Hey you, what up? Welcome to my channel, welcome back. Maryam here. In this video, I'm going to be testing out a new foundation from Halsey's brand, About Face. I am very excited about this one because it's only $22 and it's available at Ulta. And I have the PR package here with 3 shades. So in this video, I'm going to test it out. I'm going to give you guys an honest review as always. And of course, a wear test at the end. Because that is really what we're here to find out. Does this foundation perform the way that it's supposed to? Especially on my oily AF acne prone skin. So be sure to watch until the end. Also subscribe if you aren't already. And now let's get into it. The Performer Foundation by Halsey's brand, About Face. Review for you. Let's hit it. Let's jump right into this. The fact that this is $22 for a celebrity brand is kind of impressive. I feel like a lot of celebrities are charging us more, but I appreciate this price point, honestly. So let's talk about this foundation. So there are 45 shades altogether. This is a water-resistant, non-acne-genic, it's great for me, non-comedogenic product. It's got 17 skincare ingredients to maintain moisture and also to smooth skin. And the formula is said to be hybrid with a buildable medium coverage and feels weightless on the skin. There's 5 undertones altogether: cool, olive, neutral, peach, and warm. And also there are 7 categories of tones: fair, light, light medium, medium, medium deep, deep, and rich deep. So I really appreciate that. All right, so the shades that I was sent are all in the light medium and medium category. So I have the light medium 2 with an olive undertone. I do believe this one's gonna be my match. Also, this comes with a doe foot applicator that is rather on the large side. So it does feel a little bit hard when you pull it out. And I did notice that it does create some splatter the first couple of times that you pull it out. All right, so this is LM2 olive undertone. I think this is a really excellent match to my neck. Let's try LM2 neutral. I think this one works as well. Probably not as great of a match for my neck. And just because we have it here, let's go for the medium 1 neutral. This one's obviously a little bit too warm and just a little bit too rich for my current skin tone, a little too saturated, I guess. But I think I can go with either one, the LM2 olive or the LM2 neutral. I feel like they both are close enough, though the olive is definitely a better match to my neck. And I always like to match to my neck because the skin on my face is very discolored from years of around with my skin, but we won't get into that in this video. All right, I think time for thumbnail face, sweetie pie. Ooh, About Face. You seem promising, but are you? Will you perform? Let's find out. I'm not new to Halsey's brand. I have tried products from About Face before. I have received products from them in PR, though not everything, not every single launch. But this one, I will say I am the most excited about. I have heard good things about this foundation. And the fact that it's meant for people who have acne prone or oily skin like mine, the fact that it does not clog pores, does not aggravate the skin or cause more breakouts, more irritation, is something that is exciting to me. You know, my skin is finicky, and even though right now it's on the good side, who knows how long this will last. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder in the shade Universal as my primer, as I always do. I'm gonna use it on both sides of the face, and I'm gonna test this foundation the way that I would test any other foundation, using products that I already know and love, that I'm already well familiar with. So this is my favorite face base. Anyway, today I also have a very long day, so I will be wear testing or test wearing this foundation. Today is Friday, February 16th. It is my mom's birthday. Yay to my mom. And so this is the face that I'm gonna be wearing all day. Right now it is still the early afternoon, so I will be wearing it into the evening hours. And this better perform. I keep on using that word, but honestly, I have such high hopes for this. I've heard great things. I love the fact that there are so many undertones. I love the fact that olive is represented. I feel like olive is always one of those misrepresented or underrepresented sort of undertones. It's hard to get it right. I'm excited for that. Basically what I'm saying is I really want to love this. But off the bat, I gotta say, I don't immediately love the doe foot applicator. I kind of wish it was a pump. My favorite mechanism, I guess, to release foundations is a pump. But since I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not gonna be using this on anyone else but myself. I guess this is okay. So I'm just gonna apply whatever this one doe foot picks up. I guess 1 doe foot's worth of product. And then I'm gonna take this foundation brush from Lawless. I like this one a lot. And then I'm gonna start blending this out. This does feel very creamy and very cushiony. It is a slightly more solid formula than all the foundations I've been trying on lately. Trying on, I said that as if it's clothing, but you get what I'm trying to say. I like that this is not streaky whatsoever. Coverage is definitely medium, but I'm sure it can be built up. It's a really, really, really good match to my neck. I appreciate that. All right, let's do this side. This looks great. I kind of prefer a more solid foundation than a liquidy one. I like when it sits on the face and you kind of have time to buff it in and really work it in, especially if you're using a beauty blender or a brush like I am. This definitely blends easy. And I do appreciate the fact that you can shear it out, but it is offering some coverage. I will agree that this is medium. This kind of reminds me of the Keys Soul Care. It's like a Skin 2-in-1 concealer plus tint, in the sense that it also has that large doe foot applicator. But the difference is that the Keys Soul Care product is a little bit thinner. It's a little bit more liquidy, and this is more solid. And I think I like the consistency of this one better, just for myself, just for me personally, for my skin type. I guess because I'm oily, something a little bit more solid intuitively feels better. I'm not sure if it actually is, but it just feels better for me. All right, I'm gonna see if I can use the slightly lighter shade. Or no, it's not a lighter shade, it's just a different undertone, the LM2, still 2, but in the neutral undertone. I'm gonna see if I can kind of like, I guess, highlight some areas on my face and then maybe also build up some of the coverage. I also want to see if I can potentially use this as concealer. Maybe I can, I don't know. But why not? Let's go for it. Let's try it. It's here. Oh yeah, this is definitely buildable. And these two shades are fairly close, so I can easily wear them both. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and just blend out some of these smaller areas around my nose. I kind of feel like this is the type of foundation that would blend out really well and really nicely with a beauty blender or with a sponge. I just don't have one lying around handy. But I think because the formula is more on the creamy side, more on the solid side, you could definitely benefit from a little bit of diluting with a slightly dampened beauty blender or sponge. Basically what I'm saying is this product is giving me versatility. I definitely like it. At first impression, this is the kind of foundation that I typically go for my skin type. This is the coverage that I really like. This is the shade match that I prefer. And so I really can't complain. So far, I'm very happy. I'm gonna show you a close-up. Look how fresh. It really doesn't look makeup-y at all. So it's not settling into any crevices. This is promising. All right, let's see what happens if I add other products to it. I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty Concealer, shade 240N. You already know I'm not like in love with this concealer, but it is okay, I guess. Well, I am definitely pleased. All right, I'm gonna add my powders on top. Dominique Cosmetics Rosita powder for the under eye. And then I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury for the rest of my face. This is shade 2. I'm just gonna lightly dust the powder. I feel like the foundation is almost a self-setting kind. It has that liquid to powder feel, though it doesn't actually say this, so I'm not sure that it is the way, but it definitely reminds me of a liquid to powder formula, which obviously requires less powder. But what makes it different is that it actually has a pretty natural finish. I can't say that it's fully matte. Okay, let's do another close-up. Look at that. Skin looks nearly flawless. I feel like at first impression, I am impressed. This is nice. This feels great on my skin. Skin looks incredible up close. It looks amazing on camera. It even looks good on my iPhone camera, which is usually crazy because this particular phone, the 15 Pro, just somehow maximizes all the imperfections and it sharpens them, makes them look crazier than how they look in real life. But even in this camera, somehow skin looks really good with this foundation. Okay, Halsey, I'm listening. You got my attention. So we've only got one thing left to do. We gotta see how it performs at the end of the day. So let's cue in that good old time warping music for that wear test. Let's see what happens. Okay, in all honesty, I forgot about the wear test. I just went to the bathroom. I was about to wash my face so I can go to bed. And then I looked in the mirror and I realized how damn good my skin looks. Excuse me, it has been like 8 hours at least of me wearing this About Face, the Performer foundation, and it is looking so amazing. Granted, I did add some more products. I obviously added some eyeshadow, some liner, lips, blush, highlighter, all the works because like I said, it is my mom's birthday and we went out to celebrate. But man, even after a couple of drinky poos, 2 glasses of wine, I am feeling rather fresh in the face, if you know what I mean. This foundation has worn extremely well. It has not really settled into any pores. It's not really emphasizing any of my imperfections. It looks as good as any foundation can look after 8 or 9 hours of wear. Look at this forehead. It looks virtually crystal clear and there's no oil seeping through. I'm honestly kind of shocked. I feel like this is gonna be my new favorite go-to foundation. This is crazy. Look at this side of the face. There's absolutely no settling into anything. Not even around the nose. Like this is minimal settling into that little crease or the fold of the nose. And same with this side. Are you the one? This is shocking. This is a shockingly great wear test. And for $22, I am just like a little bit beside myself. The fact that I forgot that I was wearing makeup, the fact that I forgot that I was even testing out a foundation just goes to show how confident, how comfortable, and how happy I felt in my skin today. So that's saying a lot, and I'm gonna give this a couple more wears because this is not my final verdict. I definitely need a couple more tries. My skin is on the good side right now, but definitely at my first impression, this About Face foundation by Halsey is amazing, especially if you have oily, acne-prone skin like myself. Wow. That's all for now. I will see you guys in my next video. For now, let's just leave it on that positive note. I'm gonna zoom on out. I'm gonna invite you to check out more of my videos. Peace out. I'm out, and now I'm gonna go wash my face. Deuces.